Hi guys, it's your girl Rosie of Your Love Varies. And you know what we do on this channel? So today it's our time for review. And so on Friday we uploaded a video for recommendations of movies and recommended three sweet, interesting movies. Because if it's not coming from Rosie, I don't think you should bother watching. Please watch a big. We don't like fights over here. So we recommended three interesting movies that Rosie thought was really, really, really worth your time, your data, and your efforts. I mean, your entertainment. And the movies on our list were Fire and Ice, A Father's Love, and The Young Couple. Yes, two out of those movies were actually old, not old, but they've been on on YouTube for a while now. But it's what um, recommending and it's what our review and um, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let me not talk too much. So we're talking about Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice by Uche Montana. So this movie, like I said, the casting was it. I loved the casting. I was interested when I saw the casting. I saw the two good Ghanaian lovers, Ghanaian actors, two good Ghanaian actors. And I wanted to see. I've not seen James Gardiner in a while, so I wanted to see, you know, what's up with him. And he delivered. To be very honest, he delivered. I mean, Jude is still very cute. Jude is still very interesting. I loved that movie. I loved that movie. Okay. So sometimes when I'm seeing a movie, I really just want the movie to go straight to the point. Sometimes some of the suspense kind of balls me, especially when the director is really not doing so much of a good job in keeping us intrigued, in keeping us there. So sometimes suspense may just be a bit, but this movie had no suspense. To be very honest, it had no suspense. It was pretty much straight to the point. It was straight to the point. This scene, this scene, this very scene, yeah, where Uche wanted to. I mean, she thought about the whole thing and she was like, okay, let me just accept this proposal. There's really no need. This guy is moving on. Let me accept. And the guy, James and Regina, walks in. And okay, fine. My event plan or my wedding plan. Okay, why not? Let's have a couple dinner. And before I knew it, I saw facts spilling. Things.
You knew each other? How? I mean, yeah, how?
We were together.
You what?
Babe, you guys dated?
Wait, wait, wait! Were you going to let your ex-girlfriend plan my wedding, Mark?
Ex-wife, actually. We were married.
He's not a player. To be very, he's not a player. He's a very real guy. He wants you. He wants you. He wants to be with you. He wants to be with you. Something is going on, and he feels okay. I think you should know. He didn't even. I was thinking he he was going to be hiding, doing some kind of, crooked kind of things with Uche. But I was really surprised. This scene, I was very, very surprised that they just spilled everything. I loved that about the movie. I mean, it's a short movie, 1 hour, 40 something minutes. It's a pretty short movie, and it was straight to the point. I loved that movie. I loved the way the movie ended, but I wanted some sugar. To be very honest, I wanted some sugar. I mean, it's Uche. Uche Uche wants you to feel her. I mean, she wants to deliver her role. Uche doesn't have time to want to pretend. But I don't know. I don't know if YouTube movies they are gradually moving into the era where they don't want to be giving us some sugar. I don't know. But it's not going from my mouth. But I wanted it because it was really going to it was supposed to make us excited, but we did not see it. But the movie was still interesting. I will be very honest, it was interesting. And here,
With who? Kim and I are just friends and co-parent, that's it.
Swear! Swear you haven't slept with her.
I haven't touched her.
But you want to. Deny it.
what? Hello, it's Montana. Kim, he should. How would he not want to? Is it possible? It's not possible. It's not possible. And for the fact that they really denied us interesting things like that, I am not happy. I'm not happy. But they delivered. I loved it. I will be very honest. I loved it. I loved it. And I love when movies are realistic. I already know I'm seeing a movie. Don't remind me that I am seeing a movie. Please. Don't remind me. Make it realistic. So I appreciated when there was actually a scene when there was an actual other bride that um, Uche is planning her wedding. She came by the office, and I just loved the view. I loved I loved that there was a scene like that. I loved it. Yes. So going into what to pick away from this movie. What did you pick from this movie? I'm going to tell you what I picked from this movie. Right? The greatest comeback is success. Thelma did not even recognize that Uche Montana is the same girl years back, 11 years back, that she swore would never have anything to do with her son. And now, 11 years later, she's practically walking into Uche's office to, should I say beg, or should I say to recommend or to appeal to Uche to consider her son. Hey, Omo, success, eh? Success, eh? You sitting down there watching me, eh? I hope you're working towards your success because success. That is the main thing I took away from that movie. And I loved the way Uche delivered that message. Your greatest comeback is success. It's not going to Juju or Babalawo or planning some sort of evil. I mean, the woman was made, or her husband's family was made, their family was made, and she wanted only made people in their circle. And she's been working towards that for years. Now, someone who should not even consider to be made years back is now the same person who she now considers to be made. And she didn't even know. She did not even know. It's 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 a great lesson. It's a great lesson. Work towards your success. If you feel someone is looking down on you, or if you feel some people have relegated you, insulted you, there's really no point planning evil, doing some kind of hideous things to get back at them. I mean, just focus on your life. Yes, focus on your life. And I love the fact that James Gardner is a straightforward guy. I love the way he bonded with his son when they reunited. I just loved that part. In fact, I love that movie. Yeah. He's a straightforward guy. He didn't try to start doing some unnecessary. Can you even imagine? He still, even having reconnected with Uche, he still wanted to keep Regina because he loved her. He still went back to apologize. But Regina, I mean, she didn't want to be a second option, and it's her choice. It's her choice. And there's something that seemed predictable about the movie. I don't like predictable movies. It makes me feel I'm seeing a movie. And like I said, I don't want you to remind me that I'm seeing a movie. So it's good that Uche did not really specify it that that NY, that's Uche's supposed to be X, and Regina had a thing, and they ended up together. She didn't state that they ended up together, but they had a thing. It was a bit um predictable that they were going to have a thing. You know, like your normal, like they were going to have a thing. It was a bit predictable. But thank you for not expatiating that predictability by now saying they wedded and all that. So Fire and Ice is a great movie. You should see it. You should see it. Going over to A Father's Love. This movie had me so emotional. I was emotional. I felt for Linda. I understood where Linda was coming from, but she was she couldn't she I mean, I understood where Linda was coming from. I understood where Fred was coming from. I understood where Clinton was coming from. It was a helpless situation. It was just all emotional. And Fred was in the middle of all of this. He can't lose his son. I mean, his son. He can't lose the love he never had from a woman. Huh. This movie, The Father's Love, the casting, great. Like I said earlier, I never knew Linda was this versatile. She outdid herself. She was great. She did excellent. I mean, if there's supposed to be an award for that movie, she deserves an award. That movie is unique. That movie is excellent. And to be very honest, it was not predictable. It was not predictable. It was intriguing. It was fascinating. It was captivating. And Ben Cassie, give her her flowers. Always, 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 always give her her flowers. I don't know if Ben Cassie was coming from that kind of realm because she just knew how it felt. She knew how to demonstrate the actions. She knew how to position the characters. She knew how to tell the story. She knew, I don't know, she just knew how she knew how to tell the story. She understood it. When they say someone understood the assignment, Ben understood this very assignment. The scenes were great. And oh my God, 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 oh my God. I don't even know what to say. I don't know how to express myself. Take a look at this scene when Clinton got back from Ghana and the father was trying to patronize him. His father was trying to, bring him back on board. Oh my God. Hey.
Grace made especially for you.
I'm not hungry.
Okay, that's fine. You can eat when you're well rested. And maybe I come back so that you can gist me and tell me about your adventures in Accra. All right, I'll go downstairs and have dinner with Grace. But not before I am.
Oh my God. It was so like, what do I do? Men don't know how to pet. He's trying to pet his son. It touched me when he raised that picture frame up. I mean, he saw that his son had covered, or should I say, had brought down their picture frame. That means he was no longer in love with his father, and it was so heartbreaking. And before Fred left the room, he just had to bring it up. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! And to talk about how Linda was so frustrated in that marriage. Not like her husband wasn't giving her love, but she was fighting to be accepted. She wanted to be the mom. She wanted to be accepted by Clinton because she loved Clinton. But Clinton is just a child. I mean, you can't just come in from nowhere. You want to share my father's love. I understood where Clinton was coming from. It's not like Linda has been there. It's not like she took care of him when he was tender. It's not like she replaced the mother he never had. She's just coming now that he's already a grown adult. Do you understand? So, and all those years it's been him and his father. They were already comfortable. I mean, they didn't necessarily need a woman, but Fred needed a woman. Yeah, he needed a woman. But Clinton is not it's not just going to be easy for him to just jump on her. He's not the one in love with her. No. It's Fred that is in love with her. So he needed time. But Linda didn't really. She was a woman. Linda was a typical woman in love. She was in love with her man. She was in love with her man's son. So she needed to be accepted. She was already accepted by her man, but she needed to be accepted by Clinton just so she could feel that their home belonged to her. Because Clinton was a big part of Fred. Like, Clinton was Fred's life. Clinton is happy, Fred is happy. Clinton is sad, Fred is sad. So Clinton needs to be happy for her husband to be happy. And for her husband to be happy, that is only when she's going to be happy. So that woman was frustrated. And Fred was trying to balance the whole thing, But sometimes the female factor comes in and Linda would lose it. And then sometimes she gets too excited. You find out when the day Clinton accepted to eat her food. She served him like a king. Like, she served him like a king. She didn't even look at her husband's face that night. She was all about wanting to please her husband's son. And you could see how excited Fred was. Okay. I think we're making a headway. Fred was happy, everybody was happy, and you can see. And then Lisa just got too excited. And the next day, she was so happy going to work. And then, yeah, oh my God, how you even taking picture of someone without the person's consent? She was just a typical woman, honestly. And she took the picture, but then I'm asking, did you not see his face in that picture before you went to make a frame? She didn't care. She made a frame and placed it, set it up in the sitting room.
Yeah. It's lovely, isn't it? I decided to go with a multicolor frame. I wanted to do bronze or maybe silver, and then it's nice.
That's out. Definitely.
Oh, Vina, what do you think? I captured the moment. Do you like it? I love it. It's so cute, isn't it? Look at us.
As what? As who? As his mom? And that was what broke the camel's back. Clinton couldn't take it. Why? You're suffocating me. That was his feeling. That was the way he felt. You're suffocating me. Give me a break. Oh my goodness. That broke the camel's back. And you could see everybody's reaction. You could see that Fred was confused. Fred was angry. Fred was bitter. And this happened.
I just want to be included, that's all.
You're my wife, Grace.
I know that, babe. What's of Obinna?
My son. Obinna is my grown-up son. And your stepson, if you will, is a young man that is growing really fast and finding himself and minding his business. Let him be. I don't understand this obsession with Obinna, really. Let the young man be. You want him gone again? Because I see how you're constantly poking the young man, trying to get a reaction out of him. You want him gone again?
What? Why would you even say that to me? I am poking your son, trying to get a reaction?
Yes, you are.
I am trying, babe. I am trying to make this family work. I am really trying. And you know I love you. And I love your son, Obinna. But right now it looks like I am so bad at trying to make a home because you both are constantly making me look like I am stupid, like I am brainless, and I am not brainless. I am not stupid. Oh, look, your son and you need to stop it because I am not.
Oh my God. Those tears. Oh, those tears. Oh my God. I felt bad for her. I felt hot. I felt. How could you even say that to me? Can you not see that I'm struggling? Can you not see that I am? Can you not see that I'm making effort? How could you even say that I want him out of our lives? She delivered. That's all I'm going to say. She delivered that role, and I loved her so much for doing such a great job in that movie. You could see the whole adjustment in the movie. Okay, fine. I think you actually need a break. You can go. Yeah. Fred let him go.
Calm down.
What's your problem? At least appreciate the effort. Appreciate my time. You were always doing this. It is not the first time. Is it going to be the last
Well, I
time?
don't need your food. I can make my own food. I don't need you to feed me. What's your problem? Why can't you mind your business? Huh? Stay in your lane and I will stay in mine. This house is big enough for us. Listen, I do not have a problem with you, but you are always trying to be in my business. You're my father's wife and not my mother.
Obinna!
Are you talking to me that way?
That's enough. Obinna, what is this? Have you gone crazy? Have you lost it? Huh?
Have I lost it? You listen. Listen. What's the matter? What's going on? Huh? You are always taking a side. What about me? Huh? What about my feelings? It's like I can't even talk to you anymore. She's always there to intrude, always there to take that privilege from me. I've never been in her business. She's always the one trying to get into mine. By the way, what right did she have to hang up pictures of us? Huh? She didn't even ask me before doing it.
I mean, that's just a picture. Okay? It's just a photo. I thought we talked about it.
Of course. She's your wife. She's always right. Huh? Dad, I thought we were friends. I thought we were best friends.
I'm your father. Obinna, I am your father. Get that into your head. And stop acting like a toddler around here, seeking attention.
Sweetie, it's fine. Just calm down. I'm sorry.
She's talking to you, so you better listen. Since she's the only one that can tame you and trigger you. That's it. That's it.
Obina! Obina!
Sit down! Sit! Sit down!
Let him stay off, let him cool off, and I love the process. I love the steps that was taken. I love the realization he came to realize, or he came to terms with the fact that he is really hurting this woman. And the role that girl, I love the love chemistry between Clinton and the girl, but that is not the bone of contention of that movie. That was just a side attraction, and it was so sweet. It was so sweet, and I loved it. So you could see the adjustment. Leader still went on to bring him back. She wanted to be the one to bring him. No one has. She has a good heart, but sometimes she doesn't just know how to. Fred said, do you not know how to read the room? Read the room! I love this movie, The Father's Love. If you've seen it, you can see it again. As for me, I still see it again and again because, I mean, it's so much of a good movie. Yes. So this is what I think. What do you think about the movie? If you've not seen it, please see it. If you've seen it, see it again. I learned a lot. As a woman, I sometimes put your feelings together. Sometimes bring it down, bring it low. Sometimes you have to read the room. Sometimes I know we want to be accepted. So much want to be accepted by our man. So much want to be accepted by the family. But then some family members may be taking baby steps to accepting you. So give them time. Look off. You don't have to buy them gifts. You don't have to force them into accepting. If you're a good person, you're a good person. They will come to terms with you. I love this movie. This is what I think. What do you think? So going on to the next one. This is another very emotional one. The young couple. Casting was top notch. Kofi, Joma Edek, Nelson Iwo, Clinton Joshua. That casting is I'll give it a 98%. So that means it's 100 because everybody on that project killed it. Choma is too good. Choma is just too good. Clinton is just too good. Then Nelson Iwo, that guy should be given some sort of award for good supporter roles. He's just too good. And I love the way he supported his friend. I love the way he came through. I love the way he was attentive. Let's not just even talk about Kofi because he delivered his role. The storyline, it's I'm not even going to form. That storyline is intriguing. That storyline is captivating. That storyline is not everywhere. It's not even anywhere. Because I'm not sure you've seen a storyline like that before. I don't think I've seen. That storyline, it's like thinking outside the box. And then Ben Cassie actually did a good job in bringing it to life. She did a good job in bringing that storyline to life. Because who would have thought that two young adults who made a mistake would take such courage, would take such courage in the name of love, something they don't even understand. All they knew was just that they wanted to be together. All Clinton knew was that he just wanted a woman that he's going to love. I don't think in recent times I've seen a YouTube movie that's passionate. That movie is filled with passion, with dedication. They were literally abandoned. Clinton was literally abandoned by his father. Clinton took courage. He took up a courage. He was courageous. He only knew one thing: I loved this girl. I want to be with this girl. Yes, I've made a mistake. I want to take responsibility for my mistake. A boy of 23 wanting to take responsibility, someone who doesn't even have a job. To be very honest, a normal adult would tell Clinton to get rid of the child. I'm telling you, get rid of the child. You're not mature. You're not ready for such responsibility. That guy wasn't thinking about that. I remember when Nelson, his friend, was telling him, "Guy, you sure say you go fit do this thing?"
Are you really sure you want to do this thing? Bro, the pregnancy is still very young. You can have Kanye and get rid of it so that you can live your life. Why you not bola? Some to the fresh guy. Now you're about to settle in a place where they train pigs. It's uncalled for now. Eh?
Come. Come now. I'll tell you something. Come.
Yeah, it is, man.
God punish you for that question.
What did I talk, man?
How many times will I tell you that I'm not aborting that baby?
Tima, no be me go commit the abortion. Now just suggestion that they suggest give you now.
Money go come. Money will come.
Jesus. Look at his response. Look at his response. The guy knew what he wanted. How many adults today even knows what they want? Even when they make a mistake, they are running from their mistakes. They are so scared. They want to run away from their mistake. They want to run away from their responsibility. Clinton wanted to take responsibility. I mean, this movie has a lot to teach. If you're not seeing the lessons, I don't know what you're seeing. I can't delete that movie from my downloads anytime soon. In fact, I want my kids to see that movie. I don't know, but I want a whole lot of people to see that movie. People need to see that movie. If you've seen that movie, you screw past it, please go back and watch that movie. Go back and see the love between these two young adults, two young people, two little humans. I mean, check out when they got married. They were so excited. They were so content with what they had. They knew they weren't even seeing a future. They didn't even know where they're going to eat from the next day. But they were so happy.
Imagination won't wound me.
Yeah.
See how we're just planning money that we don't even have.
Hello.
Man. But you see, about that my father's thing that we're talking about, forget about him. Don't get your hopes up. He will not help us.
Then we'll find the money ourselves. We won't become a laughing stock to other people. We're in this together, baby.
Hi. I love you so much, Pookie.
He's a soft kid. So he doesn't even know what it means to go out and hustle for money. But because of this girl, because of the passion he had for this girl and the zeal he has in him to want to take responsibility, he was ready to do anything to protect his wife, to protect his child, his unborn child, to protect the love he had for his wife. I've never seen such passion in a young adult. I've never seen such seriousness, such responsibility, such zeal to take up responsibility in a young adult. I've never ever seen something like that. This was it was so mind blowing. Things got so difficult for them, things got so hard. Clinton was doing everything he could to make her to feed the wife. He didn't mind going hungry. And he wasn't even ready to give up. He was struggling, he was suffering, he wasn't eating. His wife was struggling, his wife wasn't feeling well, he was not ready to give up. He was not ready to give up his responsibility. He was not ready to even. Choma's mother came and told him, my in-law, I know you were trying, but at this point, I want to carry this girl. I want to feed her myself. She needs food. She's pregnant. There are so many food supplements she needs to be eating as a pregnant woman. She's lacking it. I want to take her home and take care of her. And Katie said, Mother, no. You can't take my wife from me. I will feel like a failed husband.
She herself will look well taken care of.
I'll work harder, ma. Ma, please. Please don't take away Kainene from me. Just leave. I will buy the leave. To make me look like a failed husband. Ma, please. I'll take care of her myself. Hi.
What? Coming from a boy? A 35-year-old can run away from his responsibility, from that kind of responsibility, when he knows he doesn't have money. I mean, we hear men everywhere saying, I can't marry when I don't have money. I can't marry because when I can't feed the person, I don't have a house. Yeah, I'm not saying you should not marry without having a house or being able to feed. But this is someone who made a mistake and he wants to take responsibility for his mistake. It needs to be studied. Honestly, it needs to be studied. He said he was not going to let his wife go with her mom. She needs food, right? I'm going to suffer to get that food. But I don't want you to take her from me because I'm going to feel like a failed husband. That is crazy. That is mad. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I loved this movie. I love this movie. I love this scene. I don't know. I wish I could get a flower and give Clinton and give Chioma and say, thank you for teaching me this message through this project. Thank you for delivering. Another scene that touched my heart was when Choma left him out of anger when she saw that girl was coming to help Clinton, and she got the wrong message and she left the house, and Clinton was crying. He was crying to his friend. I'm like, hey, you don't want to see my way go cry for me like this. He was crying. Hey, oh my God.
I'm still in shock. It felt like she always wanted to leave my house.
But what is the other lady always doing around you?
We're just friends. I don't have anything with Ruby. We are just friends.
That was so cute. That was dedication. I don't want to talk too much. I think I've said a whole lot. But if you've not seen Young Couple, you need to see it. You need to see this movie, Young Couple. You need to see it. We need to start learning to take responsibility for our actions, no matter the situation. Because I mean, even without telling their parents, they could have gotten rid of the pregnancy. Yes, they would have gotten rid of the pregnancy and walked away. A whole lot of people are making that mistake today. A whole lot. Out of fear. I get the fear, but take the lesson. When you make mistake, make effort to take responsibility for your mistake. It's a mistake. Nobody's going to penalize you for it. You're actually going to stand out when you want to take responsibility. Yes, I made this mistake. I want to take correction. His father came back to him because he wowed his father. He's never done anything to please his father all his life, but his father was mesmerized by his action. His father was mesmerized. I have no doubt that they are going to live happily ever after. Because the hardest point in their life, they were able to walk through it, they were able to fight through it, they were able to live through it. Then what other challenge is going to separate them? No, let's imagine this was real life. What other kind of challenge is going to separate them? Clayton is not even looking. Clayton said,
I do everything for you. I breathe for you. I live for you and my unborn child. Kainene, you're my essence. You complete me. I've never asked for anything more than what you give me. What am I seeking in another that I haven't found in you?
oh, please take your flowers. Take it. Take it. If you've not seen the young couple, you've missed a lot. You have opportunity. Go see the young couple. That movie is the movie. I'm not even capping. You know, if it's not coming from me, don't bother. Don't bother. Don't bother. So, guys, so lovers, you're my lovers, not guys. Lovers, look out for our next episode of recommendations and reviews. So, till then, stay kind, stay peaceful, stay loved, and stay demure.